Yes, that's right, you guys read the title, and I'm not clickbaiting. This is actually the best update that this game has received since release. And I'm not saying that to like glaze the game or, you know, maybe over-exaggerate or something, right? Just have a look at the update log. A lot of this is just absolute cinema. So let's not waste any more time. Feel free to like and subscribe if you do end up enjoying this video. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump right into this. Alright, so first things first, let's have a proper read through the update log, right? Because there's a lot, but we might as well get some stuff clear, right? For example, starting off at the very top, we have a new map called the Kaiju City, which is based on the anime, you know, Kaiju number 8. And not only that, we have a new Hollow Dimension, new raid shop, raid upgrades, relics, which also come with secret bosses, by the way, and also 2 new gachas, and of course 5 new Ascensions and some inventory GY, you know, rework. Now this is the best part about this update. Relics, secret bosses, and raid upgrades. Now I did probably just already release a video on the relics and the secret bosses, so I highly recommend that you guys check that out on my channel. But to give you a quick rundown here, basically in every single world there is one secret boss, and then when you find a secret boss, for example like the one I'm taking out right now, there is a small chance that you can get a relic, around a 0.1% chance, which is 1 in 1000, and then depending on which relic you get, it depends on the boost that you're going to be given, right? So for example, if I take out the World 3 secret boss and I get his relic, well yeah, maybe that relic will boost damage or something, or scroll luck, or gacha luck. In the end, all that matters is that, you know, you get all the relics, so then that way you're not missing out on any free boosts. But yeah, you guys might notice that the background is now different, and that's because we're in the new Kaiju world. Now I'll just quickly go ahead, you know, showcase all the new stuff here. So 2 new gachas, right? 1 for energy, 1 for damage. In this case, the damage one. Right now I have the regeneration core, which is the epic one. It gives me 0.75x damage, but of course if I were to try and maybe get, I don't know, the secret or the mythic, of course it would be like 2 times better or 4 times better. Let's see what we're able to get. So in this case we got the energy core, which is going to be an extra 0.5x damage. You love to see it. And then the energy gacha, we don't even actually need to do that much rolling, since on stream I actually got really lucky and I pulled the mythical, and it gives 6 times energy. Yeah, I'm not sure about you guys, but getting a mythical on the new gacha immediately, that's gonna be so helpful, especially with the new Ascensions, by the way. With that 6 times energy, I can grind energy overnight, then I can do the Infinity Castle, which will give me a bunch of ghosts. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure I got the mythical again, by the way. Like, feel free to scroll back through the footage and just, like, see. Anyways, though, before my RNG, you know, expires on me, let's move on to the next stuff. Now, in the new Raid Hollow Dimension, right, there are some new achievements, a new accessory, and it's just really OP for getting tokens in general. Now, I've already actually gotten the accessory. I got 2 of them, actually. You know, I got really lucky. And they are really good. They give you a drops boost, which is the first drops accessory in the game. But as well, not only that, I actually did get carried on stream, and I got, I believe, not wave 30, I think I got up to wave 20? Actually, no, never mind, I did get to wave 30, and just look at all these free achievements. 0.2x scroll luck, 0.25x ghosts, and also 0.25x damage. I love all those free boosts, and would you look at that, seems like the admin abuse is being really OP for scrolls at the moment. Maybe I can get the new secret pet and I'll be able to showcase it to you guys on camera. Let's see if we get lucky. If I pop on all of my luck and I start auto-rolling, let's see what happens. By the way, this is a huge amount of rolls, by the way. This is like 16 rolls per open, which is just mwah, chef's kiss, if you know what I mean. Now, what are some other stuff that I mentioned to you? Oh yeah, the raid upgrades. I can't really showcase them to you right now on camera, obviously, because, you know, I am hatching, but I might as well explain them. In any singular raid, just like how the dungeon shards worked, you can get raid shards. Now, the raid shards are used at the raid shop, where you can buy, if I remember correctly, potions, gems, a ticket which will immediately reset the cooldown of the raid, and I think that's relatively it. I think there's like a bunch of different potions and the other items which I've just mentioned, but I will double check obviously once I finish, you know, the hatching. Well, unfortunately, I was not able to get the secret pet, But I was actually right for the most part about the raid shop. It is exactly like I said. We have gems over here, raid ticket, the potions. But I did forget one thing though. We actually have another kind of quote-unquote shop, but it's actually an upgrades menu. And this is good. You can upgrade your energy, your damage, your ghosts, but most importantly, you can get one whole extra gacha spin. Yes, that's right. For the low price of 10,000 shards, you can get one whole extra spin, which is around, I think if you have all the game passes, an extra like, how much is it? Like not 10%? I think it's like a 30% boost, like a 30% speed boost, give or take maybe like 3%. It's something along those lines. But yeah, since I've already made my video about like maxing out every gacha, I don't really need this that much. So I'm just gonna, you know, probably pop all of my shards at the moment into energy. There we go. Now we have 1.7x extra energy, which will put up my energy gain at 323 sextillion, and that is without a potion. Now we're basically at 1 septillion per click. Wow. What a W update this is turning out to be. Is there anything else that I can potentially showcase to you guys? I mean, there's more mode delay reduction, attack speed, ghost, damage. Honestly, for the most part, that is actually all I can really showcase. But since I believe I am much stronger, I might go ahead and I might try doing a demon district, right? And I'm going to try seeing how far I can get in the Infinity Castle, so then maybe I can get enough souls, or should I say the ghosts. And then, as I said, maybe I might be able, to ascend maybe once or twice, something along those lines. Let's just jump into this with absolutely no expectations. Maybe I'll get enough, maybe I still have some work to do. I mean, I know a lot of the leaderboard players have like a 500 octillion, a few nonillion. Even though I'm catching up really quickly, I am still very far behind. So please excuse if I am like washed at the moment. I might need to make, you know, a part 2 to that movie and whatever, but yeah, the jokes aside though, just give me maybe a few days. I'm sure I'll be able to like stabilize, and then no matter what they add in updates, I'll be able to max them out instantly. Boom, there we go. I think this should be more than enough ghosts in order to at least get 1 ascension. Now I would try pushing my luck towards maybe getting 2, but I don't have that much time today. As I have already said in like the past like stream and video, it is past midnight. I need to get to bed. Don't worry though, if needs be, as I promised, I will make, you know, another grinding video, or maybe I'll do like a more in-depth kind of tutorial. There is a time and place for everything. Unfortunately, it isn't right now though, but I guess we'll make up for it by, you know, maybe, you know, saving up a bunch of energy overnight. I mean, even with this 1 ascension alone, right? That's still a 1.5x boost, which means that I should be getting around 1.5 septillion energy per click, which if I leave that overnight, it's gonna become pretty broken, you know? Ah, that's a bit unfortunate. I think the 2 times energy boost from the admin abuse just ended, so now we're actually getting approximately the same amount of energy we were getting before. So I guess that Ascension had its uses there. Not really anymore, but yeah, I guess we have to do with what we have at the moment. But anyways, since the majority of the update has been showcased, I guess it's time for grinding. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna end up this video here. Don't worry though, this is probably one of the last updates where I'm going to be like this far behind on updates. If I've calculated everything right and whatever, I should be able to make my way now onto the, you know, leaderboards. To be specific, am I going to get on the pay-to-win ones just yet? No, even for probably another whole week, I don't think it is possible for me just yet, since, you know, I'm still missing a lot of the game passes and I still need, you know, a bunch more gems. Until I'm able to at least fill in the gap of, you know, for example, Mega Lucky, more heroes, remote access, I just don't think it is relatively that possible. But am I gonna try anyways and probably fail miserably? Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm known for. Actually, now that I think about it, what's the free-to-play leaderboard looking like? Oh, only 36 octillion. So definitely overnight, I can definitely surpass the free-to-play leaderboard, which will hopefully put me on the right track towards the pay-to-win. Wish me luck, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and grind some tokens. Maybe I'll grind some good passive ones, or then again, maybe I could hatch overnight. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do some hatching, and we're also going to be doing some energy grinding. So I think I'm gonna hatch without putting on my scroll luck team. Or maybe I will. Wait, hold on a minute. If I put on my scroll lock team, okay, no, that is a huge pass. But anyways, whatever I decide to do, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out. Wow, that is crazy. I just finished editing the video and we got the secret 8th kaiju. What? Whoa. We just got 2. What? Okay, this is actually rage bait now. We just pulled 2 when I didn't need them, I guess. You know, forget the 2 times like luck and speed and opens and whatever. Apparently, secrets are too easy now. How good are these guys actually? 5.1k compared to 2.56k. Okay, so they're 2 times better. I definitely need a full team of these bad boys. At least now I have them for the thumbnail, I guess. So W thumbnail SMG, I guess. Whatever. I can't be bothered. Bye.